and incident-free.
Game 1 of the NBA Finals. The Chicago Bulls delivered a 4-game sweep to become conference champions. Now, the quest is for one ultimate goal. Just 4 wins away. The first chapter begins against the Warriors. The pinnacle of the postseason, the NBA Finals, is here.
We've been building to this all season, the NBA Finals. Welcome and thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Chicago Bulls going up against the Golden State Warriors. Alongside Grant Hill and Brent Barry, I'm Brian Anderson. Also with us tonight, our reporter, Allie LaForce. Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. Kuminga plays the 4 with Draymond sliding up to the 5. Stephen Curry is out there with Johnson, and it's Payton in at the 3. And for the Bulls, Gideon White pair to make the backcourt. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Mitchell Robinson. You take a look at the Warriors. A whole year of blood, sweat, and tears comes down to this.
This is when the lights are their brightest, BA. The eyes of the whole world fixed upon you. Do you have what it takes to win it all?
Pass to White. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by White.
Miscommunication oftentimes leads to turnovers. That's something they'll want to discuss.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. Outside Kuminga. To the middle. Here's Payton. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And Payton knows when he should look to score, especially when he's near the rim.
Robinson passes to White. Lets it fly. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
And just about a minute into this first quarter. Knocks it loose. Pass to Curry. 6 on the shot clock. And it's cleared by Vucevic. The kick out, Curry. Lets it go from the wing. And that comes off the assist by Green.
So Steph Curry, the best shooter in the world, is open and has the ball? Yeah, that's what I thought.
Outside White. Vucevic with it. Green covering. Now here's White. Unloads. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Now here's Payton. Pulls up. Ooh, pops the J after a cagey pass fake. Curry's got his second basket of the night.
Well, any shot seems to be a high percentage shot for one Steph Curry, especially from that area on the floor.
Fast break, here we go. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to belong to Nikola Vucevic. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. That free throw good from Kuminga.
And Kuminga is so physical, he'll get a lot of these.
And it's the Bulls' ball. And we knew they'd be the team to beat this year, but they haven't dropped a game yet. And tonight, they're looking to do something only 3 other teams have ever done.
Yeah, they're going for 13 in a row tonight. We saw that from the Warriors and Cavs in 2017, and the Lakers also in 1989. You think about the star power on the floor for those teams. It's not unlike what we've seen from this group. Get your popcorn ready because history is being made in the most exciting way possible.
I think this is a progression step here for Kuminga. When he starts to hit threes consistently, watch out.
Outside White, down low. And it's in there.
Now their offense is rolling. A perfect start. 4 of 4 so far.
The Warriors lead by 4. Outside Johnson. Outside Kuminga. Out Outside Payton. Outside Johnson. And here's Curry for three. Chicago with a rebound. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Robinson on the wing. There's the triple. He drops it from range. He's got 7. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. For Chicago, they've gone 5 of 5 in this quarter. Solid. They get the rebound. Vucevic up and in on the layup. Vucevic has got his second basket.
A player that seemingly inhales rebounds. Vucevic attacks the glass with great energy.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Just a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to chat. I asked him specifically about Stephen Curry and what his defensive game plan is for him, and he told me, I just talked with them about communicating out there, especially when the screens are coming. We can't give Steph an inch in those situations. I think it's fair to say we can expect to hear a lot of chatter out there tonight, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Pass to Robinson. To the paint. It's stolen by Johnson. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. Here's Kuminga. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Chicago trailing here. Over to the wing. Here's White. Shoots. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
That's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Now here's Kuminga. He has 6. Payton, no good. Giddey against Curry. The 3 ball. And it's Giddey with the 3.
And a nice stroke. That's coming along for Josh Giddey.
Warriors trail by 4. Outside Kuminga. Outside Payton. Driving inside. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, well, I can settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Outside Johnson. Curry, a screen on White. Pass to Kuminga. Fires for 3. Knocks down the triple. Kuminga's got 9 points.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth. Showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line. And
Golden State has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. On the floor for the Warriors. They've got Larry Nance. He's out there with Kevon Looney. Gary Payton II is out there with Moody. And it's Spencer in at the point. Outside Giddey. Got it. Makes him 4 for 6 from the floor.
well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
Outside Moody. Lets the 3 fly. Oh, Moody deadly from there.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Williams on the wing. Outside Giddey to the inside. The rebound by Payton. Golden State has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. And here's Moody. Pass to Spencer. Fires from deep. Chicago with a rebound.
Well, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Here's White. And he banks in the layup. White's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Now Peyton puts up a deep three. And it's Giddy with a rebound. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bulls?
Well, I like how focused they've been on getting the opposition into foul trouble, as well as coming through at the free throw line.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
Santos has checked in for the Warriors. Gets some space and parries the jumper.
Assist from
Bulls leading by 3. Inside. The kick out to White. Shakes him. And he lays it up and in. White's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Now, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. That's to Santos. Misses the 3.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
And it's Larry Nance with a foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
It's his second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
Robinson, he's checked in for Williams. Knox, he's checked in for the Warriors. Spencer comes in for Peyton. Warriors trail by 5. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Banked it in off the glass.
Well, Knox finding his way around the rim and then pretty versatile to finish.
Giddy finds Robinson. Rebounded by Knox.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Moody passes to Knox. Nance the screen. 11 feet out. And it's Knox missing. Chicago leading by 3. He tries for 3. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Nance with a screen on White. Pass to Spencer from outside the arc. That one no good.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
And he drains the quick shot. White's got 6 here in the quarter.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Pass to Moody. 5 on the clock. Shoots. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Part of why they have this lead, they're doing the little things out there.
White, good.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
And he's the guy that you want to go to right now trying to put this one away.
Now here's Moody. Here's Spencer. Here's Knox. To end the run. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Chicago. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. That won't go. 5 for 10 from the floor. Golden State has gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. And that one's good. Spencer.
Confidence in a game sometimes just doesn't come from scoring the ball. You can make plays like Knox did there.
And he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
And when you've got your opponent down, you don't want to take your foot off the pedal.
This is what great players try to do. They're not allowing the opposition to gain any kind of hope to try and get back in the game.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He wants to review the game plan.
Fans, turn your attention to the court for your Chicago Bulls.
Some changes for Chicago. Collins, he's checked in for Vucevic. Sumu comes in for White, and it's Jones in for Giddey. And a new group getting ready for the Warriors. Green's checked in for Looney. Kuminga comes in for Nance. Johnson, he's checked in for Knox. And it's Curry in for Spencer. Back to Moody. Launches a three. Unable to get that one.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Pass to Sumu. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Here's Curry. Collins with the rebound.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Oh, from deep. Book it again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
They're just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
Back to Curry. Curry splashes it in.
Well, the moment that ball went through on the other end, you could see Steph wanting the ball back, and of course he did it. That's the answer.
Sumu for three. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Outside Johnson. To the middle. Moody misses.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrating.
Pass to Collins. From deep. And it's Stephen Curry with the rebound. Warriors trail by 16. Rebound by the Bulls. Robinson's got his 4th rebound in this one.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
And the Warriors shooting around 29% in quarter number 2. Here's Moody. Gets it to go. His second make in 6 tries. Chicago leading by 14. Jones, the pass to Robinson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 21.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
2 minutes.
Pass to Green. There's the screen by Johnson. Green able to hit from 3.
Well, we see Draymond Green take a lot of threes. He doesn't make a lot of threes, but we see him take them. That time, knocks down the J.
Payton's checked in for Moody. And let's take a look at who's been lights out from beyond the arc in this year's playoffs. And you look at Smith. He is downright lethal from distance, ranking 1st in the league in three-point percentage. And of course, Josh Giddey. The Chicago Bulls feeling confident. 18-point lead to win that quarter. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be right back after this word.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shots. Drum line. They're measuring up the shot. Better luck next time. One more time, a round of applause for our participants.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for the Chicago Bulls.
I think their bench was the biggest difference. These guys came aggressive on the offensive end, not afraid to put the stamp on this game.
Yeah, some confident personalities up and down that roster. Looking at the series breakdown for the Warriors. They're right where they want to be in the series, but Perhaps a bit of a letdown tonight in the first half, Jet.
No maybes, Ernie. Definitely a letdown. They got a little too comfortable.
And I'm curious to see how they respond in the second half. This is the finals. You can't give away games.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian.
And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. And the Warriors with possession here. It's an 18-point game. Gideon White pair to make the backcourt. Mitchell Robinson is out there with Nikola Vucevic. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And here's Curry for 3. That shot off. The Bulls shooting almost 70% from the floor. Sensational. White can't hit.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Johnson with it. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. To the paint. Here's Curry. Outside Payton. Puts up a 3. Missed it. 4 for 8 in a contest. Chicago leading by 18. From deep, Giddey. Knocks down the long J. Giddey's got 9 points.
Impressive decision there as Giddey just shot that one. No hesitation.
Outside Kuminga. Chicago with a rebound. Vucevic has got his 6th rebound on the night.
Stumbling to start the second half. 3 straight misses.
Back to Robinson. Fades away, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
You can see the work Vucevic has put into his jumper, the efficient mechanics, and he has such a soft touch.
Green with a screen on White. Johnson passes to Kuminga, and here is Green. Outside Curry, 3-pointer, buries it from 3. He's got 10.
Put the first 3 misses behind them and finally ended their third quarter drought.
Giddey passes to Vucevic. He shoots a 3. Rebounded by Green. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. On the wing, Curry. Outside Johnson. Here's Payton. And it's Chicago with a board.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
Warriors trail by 20. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Shoots from 12, and the basket by Curry. Curry's got 5 points now this quarter.
And Curry's found his groove out there, and that's a scary thought.
Pass to Vucevic. The 3. Knocks it down from distance. Golden State is gone. Only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. And here is Green. Covered by Vucevic. Green, the pass to Curry. Now here's Johnson. Shot clock at 5. And here's Green from the arc. It's hauled in by White. Chicago leading by 21. Pass to Giddey. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Gary Payton's second.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And the Warriors making a change here. Looney's checked in.
Looney. At the line for the Bulls, number 26. Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. So hits 1 and misses 1 at the line. The Warriors have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Curry passes to Kuminga. Curry, a screen on Robinson. Back to Curry. Let's go with a three. That shot missing. Bulls leading by 22. Outside Robinson. Pass to Vucevic. Oh, trying his luck from deep. The Warriors pull it in. Here's Johnson. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry.
So much attention on Steph that really opens up the floor.
Down low. Here's Vucevic. Drops in the layup for two. Vucevic has gotten 4 this quarter.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Payton, no good. Chicago has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. From downtown, connects from downtown. 28 points for him. Golden State has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. Back to Kuminga from the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go. Kuminga's got 14 points for the game.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
White for 3. Sinks it from distance.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Curry passes to Looney. To the left wing. Kuminga finds Curry. Driving to the basket.
Steph's so good taking it to the hole there, especially in how he gets the defense to foul him on the shot attempt.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Bulls.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
Well, looking at the stat sheet, I could just see here tonight sharing the basketball. The stat that comes up most is assists. So sometimes you have to look for your teammate. That makes things happen. They've done it.
And that one falls to Curry.
Yeah, so easy to root for Stephen Curry because of how much fun he seems to have on the floor.
Make some changes. Nance, he's checked in for Kuminga. Jackson Davis comes in for Payton. And Santos is subbed in for Stephen Curry. And we've got 1:18 left in the third. Pass to Collins. Outside Jones. Outside Herter. From the high post. Nance pulls down the board. It's been a devastating night for them. Nothing has come easy, Grant.
Nothing indeed. Even when they've tried to make adjustments, it just hasn't worked.
Now here's Moody. He has 7. Three-pointer, no good.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
Oh, the rebounding. Part of his triple-double. He's been nothing short of spectacular.
Here's Santos. 19 seconds left in the third quarter. Shot clock at 6. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
Now Jones. Pass to Collins. Fires the 3. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Chicago Bulls ending the period up by a staggering 23 points. Defense is setting the tone. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And here we go. The NBA Finals continue here on 2K Sports. And so in the game for the Warriors, we've got Kevon Looney, Trace Jackson-Davis out there with Larry Nance. Then it's Moses Moody, and it's Santos in at the 1 spot.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Santos tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Chicago with the ball. Outside Robinson. Right side White. Pass to Giddey. Here's White. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Hey, a rare 3-pointer from him. Give him 31 now.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
A few possessions into the 4th. Just over a minute played. From the right block. Oh, Robinson with a block.
Such good instincts from Robinson there to throw that one away.
Nance outside from behind the arc. And again, no good by Golden State. Chicago has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the 4th. Back to White. 4-3. Nance pulls down the board. Nance has got 5 rebounds tonight. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Pass to Jackson-Davis. Nance outside. Moody from outside. Sends it home from 3-point land.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's gonna make you pay.
Outside Robinson. Hey, puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. Nance outside. Pass to Santos. And here's Jackson-Davis. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. For Chicago, Smith, he's checked in for Nikola Vucevic. The Sumu comes in for White, and Wright subbed in for Giddey. The Warriors also with a sub. Spencer's checked in to the inside. Oh, they pick off the pass. Outside Moody. Pass to Spencer. Off the mark there with a 3. The Bulls have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. Puts one up from 19. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. Here's Santos. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Warriors.
That one misses. Stephen Curry, he's checked in for the Warriors. And he sinks the second. The Bulls' shooting has been great this game. 58%. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
At the line for Chicago, number 26. One shot.
Here's Curry. Here in the 4th quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Looney passes to Curry. And denied! He sends it right off the glass. Pass to DeSumo. For 3. Nails it from 3. 37 points for him.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Looney. To the left side wing. Here's Santos. And it's Dosunmu with the rebound. Dosunmu's got his 4th rebound in this one. Out to the right wing. Out to the right wing. Oh, he tries a 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Here's Santos. Puts it up. And the Warriors miss again. Chicago's gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the 4th. Smith outside. Outside Robinson. Dosunmu outside. He buries it from 3.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Back to Curry. Will it go? The long distance 3 is buried. Curry's got 9 points now in the second half.
Well, the D has done a very poor job at contesting him from outside, guys. He's tearing into them right now, and they cannot stop him. Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Here's Curry. Misses the layup. The Bulls have gotten 6 of 10 attempts to drop in the 4th quarter. Here's Smith. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Santos good.
So much talk about Steph's scoring ability, but he's also a great facilitator.
To the right side. They swipe it. And the Warriors pushing it up now. Pass to Jackson Davis. Curry, no good. For Chicago, they've gone 7 for 11 so far in the 4th. Smith. Jackson Davis grabs a miss. Golden State has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the 4th. Outside Curry. Now here's Jackson Davis. And it's all from 3-point range.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Here's Smith. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been 1 step ahead of the defense all game long. Pass to Jackson Davis. Here's Santos. Curry surveys. Looney, a screen on right. 6 to shoot. Curry's shot is off. Chicago has gotten 4 of 7 3-pointers to fall in the 4th. And he makes it on the layup. And he's got 41 now.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Curry's got 5 points now in the quarter. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
Well, this team did something at halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
Moody, good.
That's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
And it's good. 2 points.
Well, you got to like his choice right there to go hard to the rack. Took it right at the teeth of the defense.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the 4th quarter.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
And And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Jackson Davis has got 4 rebounds now. Outside Moody, down low. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
And as the clock winds down, it'll be interesting to see how both teams adjust in Game 2. But confidence building indeed for the Bulls.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And they're off to a strong start in these NBA Finals, going up 1-0.
They really sent a clear message tonight that they intend to win this series. They played with real determination out there, and you just hope they can maintain this energy level. Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
There's 45 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter of this one. Pass to Santos. Lets it go from deep. Chicago with a rebound. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Warriors.
Golden State ball. Substitution on the court.
There's 25 seconds left in the 4th. And here's Curry. Here he goes. Off target at the rim. Pass to Herder. Another one falls. Amazing.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win in Game 1.
It's the most important game of the series. They've shown they know how to beat this team. The formula's in place.